Bloomington Norbal's public transportation system, Connect Transit, just received some federal funding. $800,000 will come from the congressionally directed spending program. The money will help upgrade safety features like onboard communication systems, security cameras, and new tech that will alert pedestrians and bus drivers when they're near each other for electric buses that don't really make loud noise. Illinois Senator Dick Durbin helped direct the money toward Connect Transit.
It really impacts everyone. I mean, not only the people riding the buses, but the people around the buses. And improved security and improved public transportation is an economic driver in our community and really helps people get to school, to shopping, to places that a lot of us just take for granted.
Brown says a new transit center is being designed in downtown Bloomington on Market Street. He anticipates that it will be ready in spring 2026.